Alright guys, at this fine hour, we're heading to Peak Fitness. It's like 5:14. We got pushed, so hopefully, nothing too crazy. We can get in, get out. It hasn't been that busy this week. Like yesterday, it completely blew my... Because I've been going and there's been fucking packed, dude. Like, ridiculous. A stupendous amount of people. Like, fucking dumb. And then today I went and I was like, man, this is fucking awesome, There's hardly anyone here. Those other fuckers can go kick rocks. But, it's a day-by-day case. You never know how many people are actually going to be there, unfortunately. So, hopefully we go in today, same thing, expectations averted, because that would be the best case scenario. But, like I was saying, you never really know how many people are actually going to, be at the gym. So, it's always nice when you go into the gym and you're like, holy fuck, this is awesome. There's like nobody there. That is always the freaking best case scenario, because recently with like classes and everything, just oh my god, dude, it's busier than shit, like ridiculously busy. It's kind of a little frustrating, but at the end of the day, there's not much you can do to control it. And it's like in this town, you don't really have much options, and that's why the one gym's so packed. And it feels like recently people have been on a tear on classes. So it's like, it's not even this. Some days the gym, yeah, it's really fucking packed. But it seems like a lot of times, more often than not, it's just there's so many fucking people at the gym and you gotta park way the fuck down the street because there's 20 people in a class or some shit like that, And that's a lot of people in a class, because I don't even think there's 20 parking spots in that lot. So, it kind of makes shit difficult. And when it's like fucking cold outside, nothing pisses me off more than having to fucking walk a block just to get to my truck. God, that's like the most upsetting shit in the world, dude. It's really a day ender, That shit happens to you and you're like, fuck this, dude. Fuck Peak Fitness. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. There's not really all much you can do to control it, but move the fuck on and get over with it. So, but yeah, our goal today, go in, get in our flies, get in our incline press, get in our fucking lateral raises, get in our high to lows, get in our triceps. So we'll do like some overhead and some push downs, and fuck boy, we'll be done. And recently push days, I've really been able to push the pace, so we'll see how I can run things today. But I feel like recently I've been great about mitigating a rest period and just fucking straight for the finish line, So it is it's hard. But anyways guys, I love you so much. I don't know why I thought I was about to do an outro. I'm not doing a fucking outro. This shit's just starting, so let's fucking get into it. Okay, look, right on, exactly the same with the 2.5. So, an improvement, 100%. Man, the first set on pec deck's always the hardest because I feel like it's hard to get in like a good warm up for it. But as soon as you start feeling warm, you got the blood flowing a little. So like after your first working set, I feel like after that you're just ready to grind some gears. But 2 more and then we'll move on to some incline. a double 9's gonna be pretty tough there. That was a hard 9 right there, so I'm hopes aren't too high, but we'll cross our fingers. We'll push for it, but 9's gonna be, like the 9 was a bit of grind there, so next set it'll be a fucking grind. So we'll try. Oh fuck. Okay, we did it. Come on. Forgot to record my second set, but oh well. I like turned around, started talking to the camera, and I noticed it was sitting right here off. I was like, shit. But 999, that's a triple dipper. Cherry style. Maybe that's Applebee's. Can't ever remember. But the triple dipper is the go-to for sure. Yeah. Okay. Fuck. 2 more. I probably shouldn't have been lazy and just thrown a 5 on each side, done 85, but I made the jump. It's whatever. It's still going good, but it's just a higher jump than the per usual. Okay, chest is all done. I'm just gonna keep this one cable. Actually, I forgot. Let's push Davey one. Overhead. lateral raises, push downs, bam, done. So that's what I'm gonna do again. Oof, okay. That was like mucho better than last week, man. I went up a rep and 2.5 pounds, so that's pretty fucking pimp if you ask me. Let's keep banging forward. Okay, one more set, and then we'll just hop straight to some lateral raises. Probably do 40, because I keep trying to, I'm not really at the point where I can still throw 2.5 on every week, so I'm trying to slow things down, and then hopefully in the future go back to it. Okay. I like this rope a lot, so I'm gonna keep it. Oh, I don't know why I'm raising it. Go right there. Grab the best D handle we got in the gym. Throw it on. Drop to 30 real quick. Actually, that's like 37 point. This needs to be like one setting lower. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, 2 more sets, and that first set was fantastic. Right arm forearm bust, been struggling. Today was like grade A. Left arm, like a grade B minus. So got to get it up to like an A minus or an A plus. And keep on banging forward. We'll do some push downs. 999, hopefully. Yeah, one more set. We'll do some push downs, and I'm feeling pretty full, so right direction. Terrible song. Okay, all done here. Where straps are gonna go. I just gotta hit a few sets of some freaking pull downs and call it a day. Definitely a little more yapping than I would have liked today, but oh well. Shit happens, man. Shit freaking happens. Okay, 2 more, and everything's moving thus far pretty smoothly, so happy with everything so far. I'm gonna actually take off the shirt for this last 2 sets and keep on freaking moving forward. Okay, just grabbing my phone real quick. I recorded that set, but if I could triple 9 this too, man, this would be a killer ass workout. We'll see though, and then I'll throw a 2.5 on next week. We're slowly bumping the numbers. Triceps, we were struggling a little while though. Okay, all done there. Let's just find some good lighting to pose now and get shit over with. Lighting up here is better than the locker rooms, I mean the yoga rooms, so. Fuck. Starting to look wider and freaking wider by the day, man. The triceps ain't looking too shabby. I feel a little flat, but not too flat. Just like, I've been digesting my food really well recently. Like, midsection's okay. Still need improvement, but it's definitely getting better. And very happy, very thankful for that. But let's head home. Oi, fuck. Oi, fucking fuck, man. 7:25, eh? 7:25, eh? So, agenda for tomorrow. Hopefully, work isn't too busy. If it's not too busy at work, that will permit me the opportunity to leave, you know, a little early. My boss was saying we're gonna try to get off around 2 tomorrow. Gym closes at 4. So if that's the case, I'm gonna have to fucking grind the whistles, because, you know, I get right off at 2. It's like, I'm gonna have to fucking haul ass here and then fucking get changed real quick and work out. So, you know, gonna have to push some pee, bro. But if it's a little slower, I'm gonna try and leave around 1, and then that gives me, like, you know, by the time I drive to Peak Fitness, be here at like 1:10ish, and then it's like I'm here at like 1:10. If I'm here at 1:10, then like fuck, what am I trying to think here? If I'm here at 1:10, then it's like, you know, at like fuck, you know, then I'm like changed and fucking warmed up, hopping into my first working set at like 1:30. And my pull days have been a little shorter because, you know, we've just been doing like a row, a pull down, a top back movement, obviously my rear delts and shrugs, and then 2 bicep movements. So it's been quicker. I'm able to get done in like an hour and a half. That permits me with, you know, finishing at like 3:30. Now, if I get there at 2, that's no big deal. I could still probably fucking crunch it. But, you know, sometimes you're a little longer, sometimes you're a little shorter. It really just depends how things are fucking flowing, dude. So definitely gonna try my best, because I'd like to get my lift in tomorrow, because obviously my schedule was a little messed up. So I went legs, push today, and pull tomorrow. So nonetheless, you know, I'm gonna have to take Thursday off from the gym, but I don't mind, because it's like that kind of helps correcto my split a little, because my legs are fucking thrashed, dude. If I had to hit legs on Wednesday, I might be cooked. And part of me thinks of, okay, maybe, you know, on Thursday we'll kind of fix things, move back to push the first day. But that kind of blows a little, because then it kind of, you know, I like hitting, because then it's like I'm getting push a day earlier than I should, and I'm getting legs 2 days later than I would. But technically it wouldn't change that much, because nonetheless I'm still hitting legs on that 3-day rotation. I'm just giving myself 2 days extra rest. So it really wouldn't change much, and that's probably what I'll end up doing. But, you know, we're gonna wait and we're gonna see. I don't really have a super great idea quite yet of what I want to do. You know, I'm indecisive, and that's okay. You know, I ain't gotta make the decision right now or tomorrow. I gotta make the decision the day of, and then prosper a little, be like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Because, yeah, well, maybe the gym is open on Thursday. I don't think it is. I think the gym's closed all of Thursday. I'd have to look back at the schedule and see, but I think the gym's closed all day Thursday. So, you know, we're gonna freaking see, man. But I ain't really too quite sure by any means. So we'll tomorrow. Now I'm starting to think the gym might be closing at 2. I'm starting to be like, well, was the gym gonna close at 2? I can't really fucking remember. So, you know, well, I might text Dylan. He's still at the gym, so text him, ask him if he can let me know what time it actually was, so that way I can fucking, you know, be prepared, be ready, and then get locked and loaded and ready for the gym. Because if it's at 2, then I'm for sure not gonna make it to the gym. But if it's not at 2, if it closes at 4, then I'm good. And I'm pretty sure it was 4, but I can't quite entirely remember. And I'm also pretty sure that it said the gym was fucking, I'm also pretty sure it said the gym was closing all day New Year's Day. So I can't really remember. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But thank you for watching, guys. I'm gonna go in
upload my video that I edited this morning. Didn't get enough time to actually do the upload process before I left for work. So I'm going to do that, schedule my upload for tomorrow, eat a dinner, maybe play a game of Superstar or Madden, and call it a night, wrap things up. So thank you for watching, guys. I love you.